Welcome back to Apple Tree Allotment. Down here Saturday afternoon this week. The rest of the family was out doing different things, so got a couple of hours down here. Today has been every season, every weather. We've had blue sunshine, lovely blue skies. We've had drizzle. Pretty sure it's hailing a little bit at the moment. So I'm standing just inside the door of the shed to get out of the rain for a minute, and I think it's probably set in for the rest of the day now. But I did get a lot done today. I managed to get the fourth run to the recycling centre to get some soil improver. So I've had 4 pretty big loads. So today I've been filling up these 8 beds here that are going to have potatoes in. So I filled up some more of those. The bed at the top right there, I was going to put main crop potatoes in there, but the rhubarb that was in there, I was going to move it. Actually, it's doing pretty well, so I'm thinking of just leaving it there and maybe getting another rhubarb at the other end of the bed. So I've took the umbrella netting that was on it off and put plastic fencing up around it. It looks better, it's easier to weed, and probably does just as good a job. It's just to keep the rabbits out, really. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking, and then we can always find some more room for potatoes if we need to. But it seems to be happy there, so I'll leave it there. The bed, one of the grey beds on the other bit, still had chard in it from last year that I planted in spring, so sowed seeds in spring, and it's still going really well, which is bonkers. We clearly haven't had a very hard winter or hard frosts, so I've taken that out so I could fill the bed up ready for potatoes, and I've put 4. You can just see the green at the end of the brown bed, the other side of the grey ones. I've put 4 at the end of that bed. That bed's going to have our sort of brassicas in, so maybe some kale, cabbage. It's still got leeks from last year in. They're still doing amazingly well, but once we need that space, I'll pull those out and freeze them. But at the moment we just don't need them. We froze some before, and we've got a ton of onions still from last year as well. So yeah, so we'll get them out when we need the space. But yep, so I moved some of that chard and I moved the rest of it over to around here, the other side of those white chairs. There was some I sowed there in autumn that is still going, so I put the rest there. Chard isn't really something we eat, particularly we don't buy it from the supermarket. It's not something we eat a lot of, but it is very easy to grow, and we do occasionally eat it. So I don't want to take loads of space up with it, but I don't mind it growing, and if we need the space we can pull it out. We try and give it away to other people. A few of our friends like it, so we do pass it on. So that's in. I filled up a load of the beds over the other side as well. I weeded a load of those, took out the old beans. I'd left the green bean plants in. I think it's stopped raining now, so let's go and have a look. Yeah, it's stopped now, just drizzling a bit. Yeah, so I took the old bean plants out. I left them in because I thought the sort of nitrogen going back into the soil would be good. So I finally took them out. So I filled up all these beds, all looking nice and clear now. Made very wet. Some soil in these where the beans were. So yeah, perhaps we could do with a little bit more soil, but we'll do that if we get a chance. Garlic's looking really happy. So he's still got another 3 months or something to go, 2-3 months. It's looking good. Topped up all these beds. I'm really pleased with the plot now. It's looking really good, ready to go. I would like to try and join up definitely that row there if I can, to make another long bed. Yeah, we'll see if we can get down here and do that. But it's looking really tidy with all the bark chips and everything. So yeah, here's the chard I moved. Hopefully it'll survive moving. If not, I'm not too fast. I could sow some more. It's the right time. Yeah, and these beds are looking good. I'm really pleased with this long bed. It looks so good, and just certainly looks like there's tons of space. I know the wood isn't amazing. Some of it's rotten, a little tiny bit rotten, but it'll do for a good couple of years, I should think. And these beds, I filled these up. The charge was in this one, so yeah, I took that out and filled it up quite a bit. Yeah, so really happy with that. And the nice fencing on here looks pretty good. Still got lots to get tidy. Obviously can start sowing stuff now. I do need to tidy up this area. Last year I had some potatoes in here. It's not a particularly good area because it's right under the shade of trees and things, so that's sort of my last priority. Sort of charred over here just because it was sort of ended up there. I do need to sort out my wood pile as well, work out what's usable in there, and take the rest to the dump. There's lots of sort of offcuts and things I've been piling up, but it's in the corner, so it's not too bad. So yeah, looking pretty good. I've had a bit of a tidy up in the shed as well today. I found this, we had this wire flower hanger. So I've put some of this, I think it's coal, something like that. I had some of that in the shed, so I put that in there, and soil, and I'll perhaps get the girls to fill it out with soil, flowers. Yeah, and I've had a clear out of the shed today, so I've got rid of the old cardboard I was using for beds and old bags and all that sort of rubbish we didn't need. Still need to sort of sweep the floor a bit better, but it's looking good. Hung up my tools so they're not kicking around the floor. Easy to get to. Put some more over this side as well. Bits and pieces. Yeah, got a little bit more netting that'll go out, so that'll be out the way. And then we have got some good plans for this shed, but I'll show you those another day when we come down and do it. But it's definitely going to get better, more usable. But yeah, plots looking nice now in the sunshine. All the water butts are, as it's been raining so hard, pretty full now, so that puts us in a good position for this year. It's nice to go into the spring with the water butts full. I haven't looked around the other, yeah, pretty much everyone else's I can see are pretty full as well. So the sort of communal ones will be good as well. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to get done today. It's pretty cold. I don't know how it's got dropped so cold again. Sort of a bit of a false spring has been going on, I think. So yeah, but we'll try and get down. I'll do some more sowing seeds at home on the windowsills and things, and then we'll try and get down next week and sow some more. Get the first urdies in soon, the end of March next week. So definitely want to crack on with all that. But yeah, hope you're all keeping well and getting jobs done. Nice to see spring. It's nice little, this is a crabapple tree. It's nice to see some flowers on here, blooms, and all the daffodils out everywhere. Look forward to talking to you again soon.